For today's Cyber CEO episode,
I actually have a team that is what I consider to be second to none, talent-wise. Everybody's really good in their own fields. I'm a very needy person now. If I would not have my cyberbackers, I could not run the businesses that I have and be successful. Had I known what Cyberbacker was 10 years ago, what a difference it would have made. I could have grown into things rather than doing it all myself and running myself ragged. But now I have talented people in the right place, and we are reaching out with new marketing avenues that I didn't even know that existed. And we do believe they will be effective.
welcome to Cyber CEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. Cyber CEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. Another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. We're back with another episode of Cyber CEO. And of course, we have a very special guest on the show. Donald, how are you doing today?
Doing great. Doing fine.
There we go. Good to hear. Good to hear. And of course, thank you very much for being on the show. I know you're very busy, so I really appreciate the time. Now, we have a lot of listeners who are also business owners just like yourself. So I need your help here real quick. Can you tell us something about yourself and what you do, Donald?
I'm a real estate land broker and I'm an accredited land consultant. So I'm licensed in 5 states. I do strictly land and farm ground, pasture ground, recreational ground. I also am a certified business coach and own a company called Bespoke IQ, which is a business format where we build websites. We do social media for clients, for businesses, real estate agents, across the board. We do branding, logo development. So yeah, an active lifestyle.
Gosh, very active lifestyle. I can only imagine what that calendar must look like. Must be crazy every day for you.
Oh, we have cattle too. Forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. Gosh, there we go.
Yeah, we run cattle. I like
really,
that.
really active, really active. So how long have you been in business, Donald?
Oh, gee. I started in real estate years and years ago. Yeah, and had owned and ran different businesses. I like to start up businesses, and I like to help people grow their business. So been doing this for many years. It's a lot of fun.
Gosh, a lot of fun and a lot of experience for sure. So how about working with Cyberbacker though? How long have you been doing this?
Oh, just a little over 2 years.
Over 2 years.
I had a individual say, I've got a cyberbacker. You really need one of those. Man, I said, I don't even know what it is. And so we hired our first one, Nico, and we wanted somebody in the technology world to help us with our social media, with our website, anything techie that, we just didn't have time to do ourselves. So we hired him part-time. And he got so much done for us. I felt guilty. So we hired him full-time because he was doing the work in part-time that most full-time people wouldn't get done.
Gosh. So Nico was your first cyberbacker. And as of the moment, as we speak, I mean, you have 3 cyberbackers at the helm working with you in your businesses, right?
Actually, I have 5 cyberbackers.
5 cyberbackers. Correct me there. 5 cyberbackers right there. Now, talk to me about it. Talk to me about what's it like working with each of them. Maybe just a brief information about each of your cyberbackers.
Well, Nico is our technology person. He does everything in the backdrop. Creativity and communication is not his strength. It's getting the job done, all the technical things. So we hired people around him. Renee manages Bespoke IQ for me, does all the sales activity, a lot of the creativity work. And then we also brought on Rochelle, who works with both the Cyberbacker and Bespoke IQ. She is the project manager and creative artist, and also the customer care person. And then we have G10, who helps us find talent. for our Cyberbacker franchise, and Iana is our growth backer for Cyberbacker. It's extremely talented also. So I actually have a team that is what I consider to be second to none. Talent wise, everybody's really good in their own fields. Some are salespeople, some are background people, in the middle, you name it. They're basically my babysitter. And there's a lot of times when I don't take the time to look up anything. It's just so easy to text them or email them or get on Zoom. Okay, we're going to discuss this project. I need this, I need that. And while we're talking, it's in my inbox.
Gosh, everything's already there. And imagine, gosh, now 5 cyberbackers helping with all the businesses. They're almost everywhere in all businesses. Then, did you ever imagine this virtual leverage piece being this big a part in your businesses, Donald, before?
Never. I had somebody said that you should get a cyberbacker, and I did. I should preempt that as a business coach. Some of my clients had cyberbackers. I didn't know what they were. And so I learned as we went, and they were tickled in what they did. And the leverage concept really struck it with me because I could not do all of this on my own. I absolutely could not. And so because of the leverage that I have and the talented leverage, it just can't be any average person. You got to be talented, and they're able to do it better than what I can. So it allows me to more time to talk to my clients, see people, do lead generation. I do virtually zero paperwork. My desk is clean. My staff does it all, and they do it better than I can. And the interesting thing is everybody said that now AI is the big thing.
Oh yeah.
Well, it could be, but you got to watch what you do with it and how you use it.
Absolutely.
And I would say that we're at the top of the sphere in regard to AI activity because my staff understands it and uses it to its full power. So you see all these seminars happening. Oh, get AI, buy this, buy that. No, don't need that. My cyberbackers know it like the back of their hand. Every one of them is very talented in that. So we have great creative discussions about we should do this, we should do that. And we'll use AI as a part of what we generate. Sometimes what comes out of the human brain is 10 times better than what AI does. Prime example, we were building a website for a client. And so we used some AI to generate some flowery statements. Well, guess what? It didn't fit his business at all. So what worked was us sitting down and discussing, here's what we want to accomplish. We threw the AI out the window and did it manually to fit what the customer needed. And it wasn't just me, it was my team. We collaborated on it. So I'm a very needy person now. If I would not have my cyberbackers, I could not run the businesses that I have and be successful. Period.
Imagine you have 5 cyberbackers helping you with all of those businesses. And again, I totally agree with you. There still has to be that human element when it comes to when using AI. Still has to have that human element there because the way we think is a little different, but how AI thinks too. Right. And again, there's a talent in people. There's a talent in people and in your cyberbackers. Now, talking about that talent, do you have any tips that you can give our listeners when it comes to finding the right talent? Because there's a lot of talent in cyberbacker, right? But again, finding that right one, that right cyberbacker for your business. Do you have any tips that you can share about that, Tom?
Well, my suggestion would be you find the kind of person with the talent that you want, and then make sure that personality resonates with you because they become family. Iana just had a baby 2 months ago.
Oh, yeah.
Solomon, they call him Solo. I just learned in our meeting this morning, call him Solo because her husband is a Star Wars fan. So from Han Solo, it's just, I know these people very well and they know me, they know my tendencies. They know what I can do, what I can't do. And they immediately just, it's done for me. Okay, we need task done with this. No, we're going to do it for him. Now, today I have tasks. And here's what I like. They push me. Okay. As a business coach, We are to push our clients. Well, as my cyberbackers, they push me. Don, I need this from you. When can I expect it to be done? Here's a good one. Iana asked me, can I have your calendar so I know when I can schedule you? And I'm thinking, oh, nobody gets my calendar. Well, she has it, and she uses it when I have free space in there. She will schedule me for a meeting with a client or a project. Now, she'll always check just to make sure that it's still available. But for me to give my calendar to somebody to say, you know what I'm doing every minute of the day? No, I need it, she said. We got to do this right. Okay. I love that challenge. And every one of my cyberbackers will challenge me in one way or another. What do you think? I need this. How do you want to do this? But it's all productive. It is not a waste of time. But yeah, we do have a lot of fun though too. You know, you got to have a little light time in work.
Absolutely. In between all the work and all the stress, of course, there has to be fun right there. Now,
Yes.
when it comes to that, I just had a follow-up question there, because before you even gave Yana your access to your calendar, there has to be trust between you and your cyberbacker, right? How do you build that when you're working with someone who's virtual, Don?
Just a matter of communication. You know, we talk maybe not every day, but pretty much every day with all of them. Mm-hmm. And you learn real quick. And that was part of the integrity thing too. In some of the interview format, mm-hmm. we get a test score back, and then it includes integrity, honesty, work ethic, mm-hmm. those kind of things. And you'll know once you visit with people, you get to know them well. But that's probably the biggest thing, is get to know who they are, mm-hmm. because a cyberbacker is a real person, just Absolutely. As I'm a real person. You know, we have needs, we have wants, we have personalities, we have cares. So does the cyberbacker. You know, it's no different than sitting right across the table. My goal is to bring my entire cyberbacker team here to the U.S. to come to the farm where we live. Wow. You know, teach Nico how to drive. You know, he doesn't know how to drive because he lives in a huge city. You know, there's more people in his city than there is in our entire state. And so, you know, just give him the opportunity to come here and relax in the wide open spaces. And, you know, we'll grill out. We'll do simple things like we always do. And they're really looking forward to it. But we got to meet goal. If we meet goal, we're bringing them over here. Absolutely. Gosh. And that is a goal of mine to accomplish that. You know, the business needs to make money, obviously, in order to afford to do that. But that is my wife and I's goal. We want to bring our team over here.
Gosh, that's going to be very exciting.
And meet them in person. Just meet them in person is cool.
Gosh, imagine that's going to be something that's going to be very cool. Of course, a goal that you're going to be able to reach with the help of your cyberbackers for sure. Now, one last question while I still have you here, Donald. Again, you've been with Cyberbacker, been partnered with Cyberbacker for over 2 years now. What's been the biggest impact? What's been the biggest success of having a cyberbacker helping in with his business?
I would say, for me personally, one of the things I did was on Outlook and just documents, you know, Microsoft Docs. Mm-hmm. And so now I'm fully fluent in Google spreadsheets, Google Docs, the Drive.
Yeah.
What an opportunity to change a person's life and give them time and be able to communicate. But the other thing is I learned what leverage was and what it can do for you. And I've seen what it can do for other people. Managed in the appropriate time. It gives you time back so that you can actually live your life. There was a time frame when I worked many hours, mm-hmm. had no help. It was a one-man show in a very large business. Well, I about killed myself. And I just couldn't keep up, and I'm just going to quit. You know, I don't want to do this anymore. Had I known what Cyberbacker was 10 years ago, what a difference it would have made. I could have grown into things rather than doing it all myself and running myself ragged. And the people around me, my wife being irritable because I'm irritable. You know, it's a snowball effect.
True.
But now I have talented people in the right place And we are reaching out with new marketing avenues that I didn't even know that existed. And we do believe they will be effective.
Yes, of course. That's the beautiful thing about this, actually, because it's only been 2 years that you've been working with them. Imagine what you guys can do, let's say, in another 5 to 7 years, right? That's the exciting part.
Well, the neat part is we built a new company. Started in June 1. We built a new company. We're seeing growth, but it is run by Cyberbackers.
Wow. Gosh. Imagine helping everywhere. A great partnership with your Cyberbackers, starting new company again. Now, before we go, I forgot to tell you, your Cyberbackers are going to be able to listen and watch this, of course. Would you want to give them a short message before we end today, Donald?
Oh, let's see, team. Let's make goal so that you can all come over here to the United States and we can grill out on the farm.
There we go. Something to look forward to. And of course, we here at Cyberbacker are very excited to see the continued success of this partnership. And again, Donald, thank you very much for dropping by today. I had fun talking to you.
You have a great day.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of Cyber CEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.